Welcome back to Behind the Green Door.
Welcome back to Vigilante Eats.
Yes, we are definitely not going behind the green door.
No, we're not.
But we are playing Vigilante 8, and
Who's next on the docket?
this time we're playing as a Vigilante, so it's going to be balls ass hard.
Of course.
But we're playing as Torque, John Torque.
John Torque.
In his James K. Polk.
Yep.
The '69 James K. Polk. I like the cattle horns on the front. That's cool.
It's definitely got a very Texan feel to it.
Yes.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah, roll them dice, bro.
Speaking of dice, Casino City.
Casino
Nevada.
City. We start out in Casino City.
Oh, one of the hardest maps, and it starts us off right in the beginning.
John Torque is one of the cooler characters in this game.
I mean, look at him. He's basically Shaft.
He is Shaft, yeah.
Having just lost all of his bread in poker, John Torque is about to blow out of town. Surprisingly, the streets are full of wannabe tough guys asking for trouble. Dig it?
So he's a badass baker. Okay.
Protect the gas stations.
Protect the gas stations. I hear that John Torque is one bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I was just talking about John Torque. Oh, this thing handles like ass.
Well, it's a Lincoln, of course. It's basically a bathtub with wheels. John Shaft, can you dig it? You dig? Solid? All those other 70s slang?
Dolomite.
He's the man from Harlem.
The man from Harlem.
That is like, I've seen that riff track one too many times.
Yeah, the man from Harlem is great, folks. Go check it out.
Definitely get the riff tracks version.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't watch the original. The original's like, oh, that's a tough sit.
Yes.
Oh shit, he's right by the gas station. Oh, she's right by the gas station. Whoopsie.
But yeah, John Torque, blaxploitation and all that.
Oh yeah, totally.
So get your afros and your honky tonk, or honky tonk is southern, but you know what I mean. It's 70s.
John Torque is my name, and fucking up motherfuckers is my game.
You dig it? Protecting my turf, that's solid.
By the way, a great movie to watch, folks, if you have the time, is My Name is Dolomite.
Oh, that's a great documentary.
You gambled and you lost. The house wins.
Well, it's not really a documentary. It's like a retelling of the guy who made Dolomite making Dolomite.
Ah.
But Eddie Murphy plays the character.
Yes, and it is absolutely awesome to watch.
Going to California. The
Valley Farms, California.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Torque is broke. Suddenly, here comes this old-timer convoy talking about some vigilantes. Torque buys into his ideals and heads west on his first official mission.
Alright,
Gotta
protect the barns. Asshole is right in the barn, right off the bat.
And it's beeswax.
Beeswax.
And these radioactive bees.
I swear, sometimes at night I'm laying in bed and I just all of a sudden wake up in a cold sweat and I hear, boo!
Bees!
Bees!
Bombs away! Wrong character. Alright, where are you motherfuckers? About to taste some John Torque. John Torque's the name, and being bad at gambling is apparently his game.
Yep, apparently it is. Apparently roulette is not his game.
Yep. Should have stayed away from the Keno machine. Those Keno machines will clean you out.
I used to spend a lot of time in casinos, and I'm so glad that I don't ever have to go to another one.
I've been to a few over the years, but it's just something that's like, this is not for me.
Yeah, I never liked casinos.
If I want to blow money on stuff, could I at least, get something out of it?
I know what you're probably wondering. Well, if you don't like casinos so much, why do you spend so much time in them? Occupational hazard.
Occupational hazard.
Well, I grew, living in the UP, there's casinos everywhere. And it's one of those deals where I was really into karaoke. Some of the best karaoke was in the casinos. Ooh. Take that, Sid Vicious.
I am an antichrist.
Well, this is not fucking working on this guy. There we go.
Yes.
It doesn't do any fucking damage to him, though. Alright, Torque's weapon sucks. But yeah, I there was casinos everywhere. I was really into the karaoke scene. I was in casinos for that. And then when I was in college, there was a deal in Escanaba where I went to college that if you rode the casino bus, they'd give you, I think, $20 in promo cash.
Oh, that's how they hook you.
Which you had to use in the casino, and the catch was you had to be there for 4 hours at least.
Oof.
But the nice thing was you pay them $5, they give you $20. You had to play it at the machines. But my key thing was, alright, they've given me this money, I'm gonna spend it on the machines. Whatever I win, I put in my pocket, and then I hang out for 4 hours, essentially.
Go to the buffet.
No? No, the buffet's not free.
Oh.
No, my deal was basically put my hands in my pockets, read a book, and kill time until the bus comes back to get me.
Imagine that.
And believe it or not, I almost always won more than $5, so it was almost always a profit.
Well.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't much of a profit, but it was like I was a fucking broke ass college kid.
Yeah, any profit's a profit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like I could get a job anywhere in that town.
Hey there, B-boy. Come over here.
So yeah, actually just going to the casino was almost sort of like a college job for me.
Huh.
And it did pay off once or twice. I hit a progressive jackpot for $500 once.
Wreck the Manta.
And that was sweet, because I took that money and I moved out of this horrible apartment I was living in. I moved into a different one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the key thing was we had these horrible fucking roommates. And I just really fucking wanted to get away from them. And it was kind of funny because the girl I was dating at the time, it was her sister.
Oh.
And it was her sister and her fucking just complete fucking waste of life, like professional student boyfriend. And God, they fucking suck. They were the assholes that fucking burned sage in the goddamn room to cleanse the evil, to cleanse the negative energy.
And we've looped around to the previous episode.
Yeah, but
yeah.
No. As soon as we won that jackpot, I looked over at my girlfriend at the time, and I was all like, "We're moving." We're gonna, and yeah, the very within a week we were in a new apartment.
We're moving on up to better apartment. Because, 70s.
Speaking of Jefferson, George Jefferson.
In a deluxe apartment.
I'm a big Sherman Helmsley fan, so. I thought he was great in Ghost Fever.
Oh, we saved the barn.
All right. That and I just showed you that movie with him in it not too long ago. What was that? Screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I like that.
With Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle. If you haven't seen that one, folks, check that one out. That was a good one. Norm Macdonald and Dave Chappelle and Danny DeVito and Sherman Helmsley.
It's definitely a very interesting movie. Torque is no stranger to some serious bruising, but these coyotes are real bad, man.
Real bad, man.
Supposedly now they're after old military aircraft in Yuma Desert. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Protect the Chinook helicopters.
Protect the Chinook Sam. Oh shit, there's are those Chinooks? No, they're not Chinooks, okay.
No, they're just random fuselages.
Oh, I got that.
It's fucking Molo.
I hate Molo, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him.
Feelings mutual, feelings mutual, feelings mutual.
Alright, that's Chinooks. I want to stay the hell away from those.
Shoot, shoot, bang, bang, bang.
That hurt me, but it also hurt them quite a bit, so.
Yeah, sometimes when you get up and close and personal, you gotta watch your health gauge.
I had a chance to buy a 1975 Lincoln Town Car once.
Oh, this story I have not heard.
Oh, this was a good one. I almost regret not buying it, but at the same time, there is no way I could have it.
All right.
So what it was is, growing up, we had some. Just about everyone in my neighborhood was related, and one of our neighbors was a cousin of ours, and he always had Lincolns. He had a lot of Lincolns. For some reason, I don't know why. I think it was just his style of car. But they always had these Lincoln Mark 7s and Mark 8s and shit like that. And they were of the time too, you know. This guy, he kind of had money. Not a ton of money, but you know, like enough that he could afford to buy a new car every now and then. And yeah, they had all these fucking Lincolns, and they would always end up, like, whenever they'd get a new one, they'd end up selling their current one. Mm-hmm. And usually my parents would end up buying these things, and it was actually really cool. Lincolns, you know, the 90s Lincoln Mark 7s were really nice. They were good cars. I mean,
fuck you, Molo.
I had to loan one to someone I worked with once on the ship, and I asked her what she thought of it, and she's like, "That car's dangerous." I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "I was going down the highway, and I looked down at the speedometer, and it's like all of a sudden I realized I was going 80 miles an hour."
That's quite common in Lincolns.
I'm like, "Yeah, that's it." To that big V8 under the hood, and you don't even feel it.
Right.
But
I'm just driving along, blah blah blah. Oh crap!
So, anyways,
there's no cops.
I was in the market for a car, and I was looking around, and my old man was all like, "Hey, Steve's selling another Lincoln up here." I was like, "Oh, sweet. What year and what model?" You know, he's like, "I don't know. All I know is that he said he has another Lincoln." I was like, "Okay, well that's sweet. This thing does more damage to me than it does to the fucking enemies." All right, John Torque's weapon blows. Yeah, look at it. It doesn't do anything to... All right, now that kind of did something.
Yeah, you got to be like right up close to do it.
Okay, that's how you damage him with it.
Where's Quirk? What's better, Molo? Did you land on the roof?
I know that you don't want to be traveling while you're doing it, because that thing...
Yeah, because the waves, you get caught in them.
Yeah, you get caught in the goddamn
You have
wave.
to be stationary in order to do the Burrs Quirk.
Oh, sweet.
Take that, Molo. Fuck you.
Molo is down. But anyways, so I went...
Glenn is gone, too.
Oh, sweet. I think that's it. Did we save the Chinooks?
Yes.
Haha! We're a good Sumerian.
Samaritan.
So anyways, so I drove up north and I went over, I went over to his house and my old man's like, yeah, it's not the Lincoln you're thinking of.
Oh.
So I went over to their house. Oh shoot, we got a story here.
Yeah, it's final mission.
If it ever loads.
Torque skips town for a night of gambling in the city. He is stopped midway when Boogie sets up a roadblock at the Hoover Dam. Too bad for Boogie, JT don't dance. Protect the visitor center.
All right.
Cats don't dance, JT don't dance. Those are no friends of mine. All right, continue.
So anyways, I go over to their house, and 1975 Lincoln Town Car.
Oh my.
And it was like, holy Christ. And he wasn't asking too much for it. I don't remember what he was asking, but it was a reasonable price. And he was family, so he usually cut us a pretty good deal. And I don't think it was his. I think it was his father-in-law's or something like that. And he's like, yeah, we're selling this off. And so I was like, holy fuck, you know. I was looking, I didn't even know what to fucking say when I saw it, because it's like, holy Christ, this is a fucking monster of a goddamn car.
You're like, that,
And my old man's all like, well, what do you think? I'm like, well, I'll give it this. I could probably hit every deer in the UP with it and not fucking put a dent in it. But
my brother's Impala.
And I like having a vehicle that I could land a helicopter on if I really needed to in a pinch. But God, it was just like, I did a measurement and then like, this thing won't even fit in my fucking driveway.
Oh jeez.
Because I lived in this little cabin with this tiny driveway and I'm like, now this thing would be sticking out into the road. I couldn't even afford to I could probably afford to put gas in it, but I mean this.
Yeah, and gas and not much else.
With that thing, you're talking about like gallons to the mile, not miles to the gallon.
Yeah, no shit.
So I ended up passing. Although it is one of those deals where it's like I sorta, kinda wish I would have bought that car. Again, it's a car that like I wouldn't even know where I'd put it. It wouldn't fit in my garage.
Great. Yeah, it's a sweet car. What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Try that again. I dare ya. Nah, my oldest brother, his first car, I believe, was an '84 Impala. He used to call it Nacho's Love Machine because his Spanish name in Spanish class was Nacho. And of course, he loved the name Nacho, so.
I always loved how they did that in like the all the foreign languages class. It's like, oh yeah, pick your.
Yeah, I did that in German class.
Pick your weird ethnic name for some reason. Yeah, my German name was Axel.
Yeah, mine was Renata. But my middle name at the time was Renee. But
I had considered doing Otto because, well, for two reasons. It's my middle name. And I'll totally dox myself.
oh,
But no, it was my grandfather's first name. I was like, oh well, I could just go with Otto. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Let's do something weird and different. So I went with Axel. All right, it wasn't that imaginative. Twisted Metal 2 was out at the time.
yeah, they had Axel.
I was just like, oh yeah, Axel's a badass name. Plus, it was the name of the killer from My Bloody Valentine. Oh, spoilers!
That too. Spoilers.
But no, it was one of those deals. It's like I remember thinking it was so weird. It's like, why don't you just call me Bill? Then my name's Bill.
I never understood it either. But anyway, Nacho's Love Machine. This '84 Impala, if you don't know, it's basically built like a tank. It's got a big old wide front grille and it's got a very reinforced chassis. This sucker can, holy crap! But one time I had to go somewhere in college and I didn't have a car. So and
does everyone have a fucking force field for some reason?
Not that one.
Apparently not.
And at the time he was in the National Guard. So he was nearby and he's like, I'll pick her up and I'll take her up north. and I had my laundry, and I had to fill my laundry in the back of this Impala. But I looked over, and there was like a small chunk missing from the grill, and I'm like, holy crap! What happened to your car? Did you break it or something, or is it just how you got it? He goes, yeah, on the way here I ran into a deer. You ran into a deer? Yeah, that's why I was late. I came by because my college is quite literally in the middle of the woods, so seeing deer was not all that weird. But I'm just like, are you okay? You fine? He goes, yeah, I'm fine. Car's fine. Deer's not.
Yep.
And I'm just like, okay, this big old tank of a car can knock out a deer in the middle of the road, and all he got was a bit of a dent in the bumper. But he had that car for quite a while. I know he had it when he got out of the National Guard, and I think he sold it to one of his friends, but holy crap. I don't know what it is with my brothers and big cars, because my other brother had the Suburban, and that thing was like riding in a tank. I don't think he ever hit a deer with it, though. Come here, bee boy.
Oh,
I'm gonna burn your bees. Burn your bees.
there. Ugh, funky my ass.
Oh, it's Boogie. Boogie fever. Don't make me sing it.
I hate Boogie. I hate him. I hate him.
You don't like Boogie in general. But,
He's not bad to play as. I just hate going against him because of that fucking weapon he's got.
yeah, the disco lightning. Disco orbs.
Come on, Boogie. Come on. Oh, wait, shoot. I don't want... Nope. I don't want to use this anything anywhere near over there.
Yeah, because that's our objective. Hey, Boogie! Come on over here and say hello!
Missed me.
Hey, Boogie! Ow! Yeah, that's friggin' special. Oh, come on over and say hi.
Ooh, wrench.
We can go gambling together. Then I can lose all my bread.
Yeah. Gonna have to go to the baker and buy some more.
Either that or go on a low-carb diet. Where'd you go, you son of a bitch?
He's tough to hit. There's a wrench down there. I need that wrench. He got a wrench too, that dirty fuck.
Yeah, Eat shit, ice cream bunny. And fix your eye. It's creepy. Yeah, that's the thing about you, Torque. Your special is... I think Thumper from Twisted Metal had a better ground to earthquake than this thing. Trench.
Twister from Twisted Metal had a flamethrower. Although I think in the third one he had that, didn't he?
I believe so.
I'm trying to remember now, because I know
Oh, your gun is doing more damage to him than your frickin' base squad.
once the third Twisted Metal came out, because the third Twisted Metal, for those of you that don't know, was by a different company.
Yeah.
Than the one that did the originals.
Got him.
Got him! Oh, Boogie, you didn't make it, bud.
You gambled and you lost. The house wins.
I unlocked Convoy!
Yes, you have. And we met our objective.
I'm a good Sumerian.
House always wins.
Can't wait to see John Torque's ending.
Once took a Texan to a wedding.
Can you dig it?
Oh, there's a suitcase full of cash.
Sid burn in the trunk.
Apparently that's it.
I think his story was that he owed a bunch of money and he had to turn in Sid to get the reward so he could pay off his bookies.
That sounds about right.
Oh, show the credits. Come on, there we go. Ah, whoop whoop.
So anyway, Twisted Metal 3, different creators.
Yeah, I think that the special weapon Thumper had in the third one was a base Quake sort of thing.
Ah. Because I remember there was a big old car, and you get close to it, and it was like, Bubba Base! And
Yeah, because you played Twisted Metal 3, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, in the first two
it.
Twisted Metals, it was a flamethrower.
Yeah.
And I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember much about the third one or the fourth one.
Fuck you, Molo.
I remember even less about the fourth one. I don't even know if Thumper was in it.
That I do not know.
And I don't think he was in Twisted Metal Black either.
I got a bazooka.
That's why folks tune in, is to hear about Twisted Metal.
Well, this is a car combat game. It kind of lends to the atmosphere.
It is hard not to talk about V8
there's
without
John Torque.
comparing it to... God damn, why is the frame rate so fucked up?
I do not know.
No, it's hard to talk about V8 without comparing it to Twisted Metal, because, let's face it, Twisted Metal kind of set the stage.
Yep. It was...
For this. I mean, but I will say this, I think V8 took it and went pro.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I think that of the PlayStation area, this was one of the best car combat games.
I definitely agree.
And on that note, folks, end of the episode. Once again, a very fast one.
Yes, it was. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And have a good day, everyone.
Have a good day indeed.
There's Quake.
Whoop whoop.